Okay, is this working? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Probably. So, let me... put this over here, I want this up here. No, I want that there. This here. I want... this one... Alright, let's do this. Okay. That looks good. I don't want... Not there. Not there. Okay. Started. I need to mark my other characters and get those done. Anyways. So... bring that up, because that's distracting. Okay. Good evening. Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not wearing my headphones, and now the sound is going to come through the sun. Okay, that's what I'm not doing. Boy, that probably sounds awful. I'm sorry. That's so much better. Maybe if I don't have the game sound blaring through my speakers, it'll be better. Alright, we'll just edit the first, like, 5 minutes out. When I cut the video, and it'll be fine. Anyhow. Good evening, Amanda. I am going to go ahead and get started on the next mission, Magicite, which I've done before for Wingers, so we'll see how this goes. This is quite a long mission, so let's see if I can start it or if go back to the starting nation. I don't remember. I think I have to go back to the gate guard, do I? Yeah, I need to go back to the gate guard and get out some crystals. So, let me go do that. We'll get the mission started. Be good to go. So, let's go to Northern Sandori. It's the exit trait to the gate guard. Some crystals to get everything going, and then, I don't know. Let's see. I think I killed, elemental the other day. For some crystals, so I should, yeah, do lightning blasters. That should be fine. Whew. Read that to the gate guard guy. And I should just be able to go... yeah, I should be able to just go to Juno and click on the door and it'll give me the quest. So, I meant to get through quite a bit of this the other day, but a friend got on and got me the, what should we call it? He did a very difficult, sorry, I'm distracted. We did a very difficult, ambuscade, and I got my gear upgraded, so gotta thank York for that later, again. But what am I doing? I guess either one works. It's fine. So we'll go here. We'll start the quest, and do I need to? I think I may need to boost the. Yeah, the mic's probably fine. You can turn up your volume, right? I'm not good with sound and stuff. Her Excellency requires help in an important matter. Proceed and listen well. Okay, here we go. If I click on this door, it starts the quest. There we go! I forgot to turn names off. Shoot. Thank you for coming, Metasmith. This embassy has received a request from the Archduke of Juno to send someone in for a special mission. Due to your exemplary service at Delphix Tower, I believe you to be the foremost candidate. Succeed and you will honor us all, Metasmith. I am optimistic that you will gain the Archduke's countenance. Right away. Your deeds will shine upon us all. You already have an Archducal audience permit? Well, I guess there is no need to issue a new one. Our friendship with Junoans rests in your shoulders. Luck be with you. That's funny. I mean, technically I've already killed the Archduke, so, this is gonna be awkward. Oh, good times. I wonder if they do anything for that if you've already completed Chains of Promethea and, Rise of the Xylar. I mean, they don't, but it'd be funny if they do. Let's see, what do I need? I had a thought. And now it's gone. And now I'm gonna regret not thinking of it. Names! I need to turn names off. Metasmith, there is someone I would like you to meet. Please, come this way. Like, but this is the wrong mission. Shoot. I have a fair idea what's going on. It's surprising to find a Xylartian with a level head on their shoulders. On her shoulders. There are 4 monolithic crystal locations, the Crag of Hala, the Crag of Dem, the Crag of Maya, and the ruins of Soja. Our investigation into the emptiness surrounding these locations has produced some unusual readings. We put together a research team equipped with the latest weapons designed to combat the emptiness, and sent them to Soja. And you wouldn't guess who they encountered. The ruins of Soja are under Tenshoto authority. Technically speaking, your researchers were trespassing. Verina had wandered down there like she was being guided by something. I found this at the place where I was drawn. Apparently, it belonged to a Gelton known as Reogrim. I'm sure you remember the name. Verina was once the receptacle for the memories of the Shadow Lord. This must be the reason behind her behavior. Similar readings have been recorded from the emptiness found below the crags of Hala, Dem, and Maya. We have marked the points where the fluctuations were strongest. I would like to entrust the investigations of these areas to you, Metasmith. If my intuition on what lies out there is correct, you will make some fascinating discoveries indeed. You're a brave soul, Metasmith. You'll never catch me in that awful place again. Once is more than enough. Please be careful. We'll be praying for your safe return. Alright, that's not... that's not the quest I was looking for. So I need to... oh, whatever. I need to make notes that the epilogue is also part of this, because that... oh, that's annoying. I wish it would give some warning before it does that, but whatever. Alright, now we're gonna go back in time and talk to the guy that I already killed? I don't know. Let's see what happened. Like, there's no music here. Yeah, okay, he's there, but like... okay. So you're the new attaché. So, you're the new attaché. I'm Cumlanot, Archduke of Juno. I'd like your nation's help with a certain matter. Oh, a visitor? Hello there. My name's El Nashe. Pleased to meet you. This is my brother. Don't let him... oh, excuse me, wrong voice. This is my brother. Don't let him bother you. Now, let's get down to business. I summoned you here for a certain mission. Have you heard word of the Shadow Lord? My sources tell me that the beastmen of Devoy, Bordeaux, and Castle Ostra are conspiring to return him to Vanadea. They seek to do so by harnessing the power of mysterious stones called Magicite. To stop their nefarious plan, I want you to go to those 3 places and seize that Magicite. Of course, I intend to reward you for a task of this magnitude. I will issue an airship pass upon receipt of 3 Magicite. With it, you can swiftly travel home, or to any civilized land for that matter. So they're after Magicite, are they? I wonder what this means. Take extra special care, though. Take extra special care. The thought of a world under the control of the beastmen makes me shudder. I bet the beastmen have traps waiting. First, you've got to find out as much as you can. Narsha speaks the truth. Start by finding out what you can in town. Counting on you. A moment, please. By the order of His Grace, we have decided to seek the assistance of the Tenshodo, the organization run by that Aldo fellow. This secret dispatch outlines our wishes. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to him? He is a man of many talents. It would be wise to seek his acquaintance. Good luck. Let's go. Now I'm wondering what I did to trigger the other cutscene, or if you have to do mission 3 to trigger that cutscene. Either way. Go to lower... lower Juno. And go talk to Aldo. Oh, I need to do the Goblin Box too. Feeling lucky not to take the stab at the mystery box? Yeah, I can't do this voice. Alright, let's see what we get. At some point, I need to do the monthlies as well. Yeah, I those right now. What is true sights? What is that even? Oh! Okay. Puppet thing. Alright. Let's go here. Talk to Aldo. Oops, I don't need him. Our boss looks like okay, no, I don't need to. Okay. That's not a cutscene, that's just him complaining about his big hairy boss. Alright. There we go. Hello, Metasmith. What brings you here today? This is... It was related to some ancient technology, but now it all makes sense. I suppose your intention here is to use Amon to have its adventures solve the riddle. Yeah, okay. This is a random quest. You're the new diplomatic attaché. What, you've got a secret message from the Archduke? Well, let me see it. I see. Thanks for getting this to me. It says I'm supposed to tell you about Magicite. Magicite is found deep inside Castle Ostroja, Devoy, and Bedeau. But those places are thick with beastmen, and those beastmen are quite cunning. There's not a rumor that doesn't find its way to Juno. I bet you can find what you need from other adventurers. May your strength never falter. Okay, so I think that's all I have to do this time, because I've already got all the other items. So, like, technically I could just go and grab the Magicite. So we'll go and run through and grab the Magicite really quick. Really quick as in like 30 or 40 minutes, I think. Let's... Alright. I'll just go there from Northern Sandoria. I have the chain zones anyways. Pop this out to here. Sorry, I'm just moving the text box around so it's easier to look at. Near the chat box. I'm going to Devoy. It's in Norfolin. I don't think like this is going to take long at all, because this one is pretty simple. Castle Ostroja is going to be a pain because you have to guess the daily password. So we'll see. Don't know, but anyways. And I got my first job interview tomorrow. Not first job interview in a long time tomorrow. It's not a particular raise, but I'm kind of like... It's a little outside of my area of expertise. So we'll see how that goes. I wish I could move out of higher education and in towards more private industry. What? I was worried for a second. Wow, that looks really weird. Okay. So. What's this? I'm Jamko. Shamik Chakon Bim. Eh? Karabam Shpay. What business do you have here? No merely exchanging words with a heretic heathen can be punished with eternity of damnation. The almighty Shijuku could surely forgive me for what I'm about to do. Crack! I am Liu Kohor, servant of Shijuku the Manifest. I have traveled from the mighty Astrostroza in the mountains of Araganu to deliver a message to the orcs. However, it seems that information of my visit has not been relayed to the lower ranks of the Orcish army. As you probably already know, the oversized shrine do not make a habit of asking many questions before they proceed in prodding you with one of their pointy weapons. Alright, adventurer, are you not? I have hailed your type will do just about anything, if the price is right. I'm all ears. Ah! So the rumors are true. In the shadow of gold, your fate is lost. What pitiful creatures you are. However, I am not one to judge those who have chosen to walk their path in darkness. I need you to deliver this parchment to the Orcish Overlord. You will be paid upon your return. I'm your woman. Ah, excellent. Not thinking of walking into the Orc lair looking like that, are we? The pathetic barbarians would slice you to ribbons and serve your flesh to the Overlord for supper. A disguise is what you need. Why not skin one of the grunts and use their thick leather to make yourself a mask to hide that repulsive face? I shall be waiting for you here when you have made your preparations. I have no idea what's going on here. What? That's funny. I don't think that quest is particularly important, so I'm gonna ignore it. I think. But... What is this? I don't remember what that's for. But... Alright. Let's actually do the scene we're here for. Crank Mage. Frogmage, you called for me, Your Highness, or Your Majesty? Frogmage, I was not expecting you so soon. Monoreus, tell him. Yes, sire. Periduke? Frogmage, you've summoned you here today to talk about one thing. The Northlands investigation. Oh, yes, that. Those Bastoka Humes are causing no end of trouble, saying they want to investigate here, there, and other places. It is true. The Humes are fools, and no better. Can they truly believe that some ancient power lies hidden in that forsaken wasteland? They hope to find the gates of eternal paradise there, in that lair of fiends most uncouth, preposterous. We must take control of the situation immediately. Still, we cannot let them walk into the Northlands freely. Who knows what they're plotting under the guise of this investigation? Frogmage, listen. Go with the investigation party and keep a close eye on what our foreign friends do. They are up to something, it is certain. I am sure nothing will come of this, but in case they do find something in that wasteland, do not let them take it. Understood? As you command, my lord. Would give the very blood that runs through my veins were to further the cause of our kingdom. You can rely on me. These foreigners are wily and faithless. These foreigners are wily and faithless. Never let down your guard, and may the goddess of dawn protect you in her mercy. The king has taken a beautiful queen, and I think a splendid addition to the royal family is not far off. Wink, wink. An heir, perhaps? We people of Sandoria, too, must ever look to the future. The Elvain must never fall behind foreigners in power or faith. I understand, Your Grace. Very good. Do well, Frogmage. Yes, sire. My life for the kingdom. As I thought, there's nothing here, only barren wasteland as far as the eye can see. But there is something wrong about this place. I can feel it. I don't think we should leave Zargavard yet. I agree. My nose has never failed me, but I don't smell anything. That's not normal. Something really terrible must have happened here long ago. Ridiculous. We cannot base our decisions on your feelings alone. You can stay and look for whatever terrible thing you can stay and look for whatever terrible thing is supposed to be here, but Come quick! Railgrim and Cornelia, Ulrich, what happened? We were attacked by fiends, and Railgrim and Cornelia fell down a crevice. Oh no! Oh no! Where? This way. Railgrim and Cornelia, where could they have gone? We have to assume the worst. I can't find them. If I can't find them, no one can. Why must humans in Galka be so irresponsible? It is their fault for wandering off without telling us. There are too few of us left to continue. I say we go back. Besides, we would find nothing even if we stayed. I second that. I've had enough of this creepy place anyways. But there's still places we haven't looked. We have seen enough. There is nothing here but dust and ruins. We accomplished nothing but losing 2 members of our party and wasting an extraordinary amount of time. Yeah, you're right. This whole expedition was a failure. Let's go back tomorrow. Ulrich, tell me something. Was it really an accident? What do you mean? Is it not true that there's some, shall we say, tension between Humes and Galka and Bestock these days? Are you accusing me of something Elvain? Calm down. I do not care if it was an accident or not. I care even less about your little country's problems. Just do not cause any more trouble with such trivial matters while I'm around. That is all. It is quite late to be up and about, Sir Farquhar. Is something wrong? Ah, Coriacer. It's nothing. I could not sleep, so I decided to take a walk. Leave me. I am fine. Yes, sir. No, not you. Railgrim. What do you mean? He died in an accident. I know nothing. Sir Frogmage, are you okay, sir? Stop! Don't come any further! No! No! Sir Frogmage? It was probably nothing. Okay, that's number 1. Okay, I'm gonna do Badeau next. That looks like it's... No! Yeah. Hey, York. No! Oh. So, it's really funny because when I started this, I walked into the Relude Gardens, and because I finished Mission 3, it started off with a prologue of Chains of Promethea and the Rise of the Xylard. So I met with the lady after you've killed, like, the Archduke, and then immediately after that you meet with the Archduke, but, like, they're technically dead. So it's... it's funny. Let's go with Alright. Let's go... Put those in Orkland. Orkland. Why is it... Oh, it pops up way up there. Okay. Where's OBS? There it is. Okay. I'll put that there, and I'll go ahead and put... That's fine. Okay. Sorry, just arranging my windows on the side. So I guess you don't even pass the other things if you just follow the left wall here in Badeau. I hit this guy from here? Oh, that's funny. I guess technically it's a spell, so yes, it can hit from there. Oh, awesome. Anyways. So yeah, no, I probably... I don't know if I'm going to get through Castle Ostrosha today. Yeah, well, it's only been a half hour. I can probably get through it. I don't know. That's just a long walk. Do I have a... Yeah, I have a teleport scroll. We're good. The interview tomorrow is 2 hours, and I have to do a mock lesson during the interview. I'm really not excited about it. I hate doing mock tutorials. Nice. How's Dynamis tonight? Alright. That's right. Okay, let's see. What's the Bestock stuff? Those explosives. Pretty amazing, aren't they? Indeed. Without them, we would have not been able to dig that mine. Now finally we can compete with Sandoria for power. Kadav aren't good enough to live in there. One blast should take care of them. What's the matter, Baben? Lord Raogrim, we found the Kadav temple in the mines, as you suspected. I could not stop them. It is unfortunate. As always, they don't even try to understand. Oh, nothing. With all the Kadav guarding the place, you'd think we'd find treasure. With all the Kadav guarding the place, you'd think we'd find a treasure or two. Come on, let's move. Come on, let's move. Let's just finish the job and go. Ulrich, wait! As I thought, they were trying to protect their eggs. But they don't even try to understand. Is that all you've got, Raogrim? Ulrich. Why? Why? Because I never liked you. That's why. Never get away with this, Ulrich. Watch me. Amelia. What have I done? Why? Let you die here, Raogrim. There are people who need you. Cornelia! I don't know how to do that. No! No! Every no is just gonna be Darth Vader now. Thank you, Yorick. I appreciate your input. No! Almost done with the final boss. Let me know how the final boss of Dynamis is. I'm imagining you're doing the... This game is just full of Darth Vader. The Dynamis Divergence, or whatever it's called, or whatever the new one is. this one. Okay. Teleport. Raganu, Castle Ostroja. Enter the castle. So, no, I don't want to be inside. Okay. Straight across. Could be the next door. It looks like I don't have to guess the password for this one, so there's that. Look at all the blue gear, yes. I did say at the beginning of when I turned the stream, I was like, I need to thank York for donating his time as I figure out what I haven't done yet. So the right side is not the correct lever. If anybody's curious, that's how you avoid the pit trap. Okay. I'll head to G7. Go to one side. Okay. Here. North. I need something else to talk about. I've been thinking about putting together a script for a video, just talk about a couple different aspects that I like about this game when it comes to the old school balance for having like gear available for leveling, but also making crafting viable. Because they've done a few things with it that I like. Go the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Turn it. Because I really like in this game how they have the gear, spells, and stuff priced so that you have to do, like, it's not, generally speaking, it's not just the leveling that you have to do to get gear, it's also either collecting money or interacting with the market to get money to be able to afford it. But then the gear that you can get if you can craft it, it's always better, but you can do the stuff, you can play the game with the gear that's provided or the gear that's earned through the point system, like conquest points. there's just a ton of different ways to get gear, but there's always like a base level of gear. And it's never so better than what you can craft that there's no point crafting or anything like that. I also like how, depending on who is in control of an area or who is in control of conquest, it changes what you can buy where. Like, go north. I don't know. I feel like they did a better job balancing and making the game playable economically than other games do. Right. Head north, map 6. All the way in I-7. Map 7, follow the right wall. And then I haven't even looked at the mantle properly yet. Jumps, double attack plus 20%. Waver and breast attacks with 15, 20, 3, 20, double attack 10%. Yeah. This game and a few of the old school RPGs like RuneScape, the way they balanced economy and crafting and stuff, I think they did better than modern games do. Because, like, for example, Final Fantasy XIV, there's no point, almost no point in crafting gear to an extent. There's very niche cases for it. I didn't like that as much. Man, this takes so long to run through here. Anyways, so can't reach it. Yeah, light the torch. There we go. This cut scene right away. No. Then south, take a right, go through the brass door. Inside Bill's room. Okay, there we go. I think there's usually a cutscene in this where the goblin guy that you get the torch from dies, but I think it doesn't play the second time. So yeah. Alright. Now we get to hear about the Taru. And I think the Mithra becomes one of the Sin Hunters, the Shikara-Z. It's like, you go through your trusts, you can get, do I have her? I don't know if I have her as a trust yet. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. Anyhow, let's get this cutscene started. Karahabaraha's laboratory. We just did this in, earlier. Summoning, you say? Yes, I would like to name this magic summoning. The divine text depict it in the form of the Sar Sibyl commanding a great beast. At any rate, we are very close. Soon, the magic of summoning will be complete. Are you uneasy, Your Holiness? Yes, very. Time is of the essence. The lines of battle at Tarongi Canyon are at Tarongi Canyon and draw close to Saruta Baruta. The attack on Ostrogia shall fail, and many flames of life will be extinguished, like the star reading long ago. Place your trust in me, Your Holiness. Winters shall escape its fate of ruin. The Book of the Gods has taught me everything. It told me the meaning of the tower and the fountain, and it has taught me how to command the greatest of beasts. Whack. Whap. Snap, crackle, pop. Okay. Shoo, shoo, keep your grimy claws off the wind. Oh, excuse me. Shoo, shoo, keep your grimy claws off the Winter's Orrery Minister, Ajido Marujido. You are a fool coming here to the throne room alone. Say you are the Winter's Orrery Minister, Ajido Marujido? Orrery Minister? I am Aviator Minister. How do we know you speak not lies? I should cut you up and send you to Heaven's Tower. Silence! Our little friend here has come all the way from Windhurst to greet us. Let us hear what he has to say. You came all the way to ask about the full moon fountain? Well, you daughter have probably already realized why the Harutoto ruins were built and why the full moon fountain exists underneath them. Those ruins are evil. The towers sponge dry the areas around Saruta Baruta and all of their magic. Of all their magic. You think we Yakudo are the cause of these wastelands. But you only have yourself to thank. You, the Taruta that activated those towers. The towers are all damaged. How do you explain magic still being drained from the plains of Saruta Baruta? What about you, Yakudo? What are those things that you continue digging? Those stones. Maybe they are all the cause of this. I commend your perceptiveness, but the reason Saruta Baruta is becoming a wasteland has nothing to do with those stones. That night, 20 years ago, when we were defeated by your armies, you made a grave mistake. You still not understand? Make your way deep to the central tower of the Harutoto ruins. There you will see firsthand what the Star Sibyl and those summoners really did. The moon and the stars no longer smile upon Windhurst. Now the world shall kneel before the Yakudo. Stars of the heaven, tell me what to do. Tell me, Karaha Baruha, help me. What happened? Are you alright? Oh, lion. So, that's what Magicite looks like. What could they possibly want with it? What the? You are too late. I have already awakened. Your rage, cowardice, envy, arrogance, and apathy. From these I will spread the bane that will destroy Vanadea. Who are you? Your kind has awakened me, and this time you will be destroyed. You cannot stop me. Vanadea will be the grave for you and all of your kind. Is that a phantom? An image of the Shadow Lord? The Shadow Lord? It can't be. His powers can't have returned. That it is true. The Beastmen are trying to bring the Shadow Lord back. You be careful too. So pretty much Karahabaruha destroyed Winters, yes. When he summoned Fenrir and tried to bind his powers to himself and got turned into a half zombie thing. I just finished the Windhurst storyline, so some of it's fresh on my memory. Yeah, good old Fenrir. Okay. Been an hour. It's weird how it cuts the music off through this. Magicite. Yes, these stones emit the same power as crystals. Though impure, that power is great indeed. I obviously not evil person. Now it is clear why the Beastmen gathered where they did. They were drawn to the Magicite's great power. Yes, it is time to eradicate the Beastman threat once and for all. For now, I thank you for your service. Since you already have an airship pass, please accept this instead. May you spend it wisely. The 3 stones are incomplete, but with the powers of the 4th stone that rests deep beneath Castle Zval, perhaps the Shadow Lord will rise again. Of course, the talisman that seals Zval's inner depths was put in place over 20 years ago. It would stop any attempt. I've also read that 3 keys to open the seal were kept safely by the great nations. Your Grace! What is it? Dire news, Your Grace. The leaders of all 3 nations have been attacked. Attacked? By Beastmen? Yes, Your Grace. Found them. They're one step ahead of us. So they seek to resurrect the Shadow Lord. Quite a lofty goal for Beastmen. So be it, then. So be it, then. Perhaps you should return to your embassy. I will call for your aid again soon. Until then, be well. What a cheap person. The Winders has the best story in Wings of the Goddess. Yeah. I wonder if I'm ever going to get around to finishing Wings of the Goddess on this tune. Because I'm only playing for an hour or two at a time. And even streamlining this as I am, it's taking a while to do this stuff. Metasmith, at long last you return. Congratulations on your success. There we go. Oh, I didn't change my rank number. I regret you have no time for reprieve. Our beloved Sandori is in danger. Her Excellency is away, so please take this to the court in her stead. Take an airship. I will remain and do what I can. Do I want to keep going tonight? Oh, because it doesn't take long to do the Shadow Lord stuff, and I have... Alright, let me keep going and see how far I get, because, like, this does not take long at all now that I have teleports already, so... Okay, now this is Chateau de Origil. Meet guard, accept permission. So I can literally just teleport directly to everything. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. I think rhyming Taru Taru and the bird people, I forget their names. The Yagudo are my favorite things to do voices for, because they're just so much fun. Hello, Metasmith. You've rushed back from Juneau upon hearing your news, right? Well, we've taken care of those bandits already. Well, Halver is exaggerating again, with the talk of a botched assassination. What could he mean by the king falling unconscious? Surely he is not calling adventurers to the chateau over such nonsense. Such brigands cannot stand before the might of the Temple Knights. His whisperings dishonor our nation. Do you not agree? Rilla, are you there? Yes, Your Majesty. Very good. Your leadership was exemplary, as always. Thanks to you, I may focus on my duties. You are too kind, Your Majesty. However, Krilla, there seems to be something you overlooked. Your Majesty? During the uproar, someone made off with the talisman. The talisman, Your Majesty. Not the one that keeps the Shadow Lord imprisoned. The very one. We were visited by an infiltrator while our eyes were on the brigands. So, the intruders were but a decoy. I suspected them so. And who might know of the talisman's existence, even among Sandorians? Your Majesty, I fear someone bent on bringing the Shadow Lord back from his exile did this. But before we track down this infiltrator, first we must thwart their sinister plot. Helver, let us decide on a plan of action. Gorilla, be not disheartened. By no means was this your fault. Call off the alert and return to your regular duties. Well, Metasmith, your help is needed yet again. Helver will convey my orders soon enough. Remember, you have our thanks. It's a very destined way to go about that. Very, destiny. We shall begin immediate discussion on a policy for action. Metasmith, you must work on improving your skills and equipment. Speak not of the attempt on the king's life, nor of this business with the Shadow Lord, lest panic grip the kingdom. Alright. Go to the gate guard, get the seal, go to Fei Yin. I don't even think I need to trade crystals, honestly. The ruins of Fei Yin. There you are! I've been looking for you. Monalea's Halva requests your presence at the chateau immediately. It sounds as if this is a fairly important mission. I need not remind you that you should take care to properly equip yourself before embarking on this journey. I'm not sure what it's about, but you best make haste. The Monalea's is not to be kept waiting. The full moon. I wonder if I have the item for the full moon fountain. Or not the full moon fountain, the Arc Pentasphere. Alver. We've come to a decision, at last, Metasmith. We will send an expedition to that accursed Northlands. It will go to the ancient ruins of Fei Yin, northeast of the Bosadine Glacier. Of course, you'll be going too. The ruins are those of a city built by the ancient civilization that we believe was more advanced than our own. The race that lived there called themselves the Xylar. We have found similar ruins at Cape Terrigan to the south. Amazingly, they both remain, though they were built long ago. It is as if some unforeseen force defies time to protect them. Once, 30 years ago, an international expedition was sent to the Northlands. They were to uncover the secrets of the Xylar's power. They returned empty-handed. We need you to head to the Bosadine Glacier and scour the ruins of Fei Yin yourself. The ruins are overrun by fiends. Are overrun with fiends, you know. We captured it from the Shadow Lord 20 years ago at the cost of many lives. We set a seal on the ruined Colosseum to strengthen the barrier of the Northlands from the inside. You must find it and use this new seal to strengthen its magic if necessary. Yes, I'm concerned about the Shadow Lord's return, but if the border falls and the Nether Beasts pass into our realm, all in this world will fall to ruin. Okay. So I can just teleport there and do the fight. Tired. Valdunian? No. Ferrangity? Yeah, there we go. And Cubo Arena's at home point 1. Should be a cutscene. Yeah. I need to save Lion as soon as possible. 30 years ago, the three nations, Winter, Spestalk, and Sandoria, sent an expedition to investigate this cursed land. Galka swordsman Reogrim, the Hume monk Cornelia, the Hume warrior Ulrich, the Elvain knight Frank Maj, the Taru white mage Idu Kuiru, and the Mithra ranger Rabtal were the members of the expedition. All of them were great heroes of their people, but they had to cut the expedition short when an accident claimed 2 of their group. Reogrim and Cornelia were the ones who died in the accident. The others are said to have suffered violent deaths themselves after their return. Perhaps they had awakened the curse that was said to be buried in this land. They may have called forth the Ancient Bane. The Ancient Bane, the Shadow of Darkness, an image of the Shadow Lord, told us that our kinds were the ones that had awakened him. That he would spread the bane that will destroy Vanadia from our cowardice, rage, envy, arrogance, and apathy. His image? I see. The great bane will devour the fair land of Vanadia. The ancient seal will be broken, awakening nightmare of ages past. The blood of innocence will soak the earth, and the world will fall into fear and despair. As one bright star shines through the clouds at night, and as one song rings clear above the roar of beast, we hold to one hope in these darkest of times. They will come with the wisdom of ages and strength of thousands to deliver us from our plight. We await the awakening of the warriors of the crystal. That's an old song. It's called The Warriors of the Crystal, isn't it? Just an old wives' tale. I do not know why I mention it. I must go. I do not expect to find much, but something troubles me. Yeah, I don't know why I mention it, just, throwing it out there. Alright. Rank 5 mission. What's this? Ban somebody. There we go. You've been banned. Alright, back to the mission. I'm on my Wyvern so I can do the jumps. I need to turn damage back on. I want to know how much I'm... You fight well, but you should learn to pace yourself. Battles are won by those who can still swing their swords at the end of the day. I am curious. What are you doing here? The beastmen have been acting strangely. Were you asked to spy on them? The Seal of the Northlands. Huh. That thing those Totter did at the end of the Great War. I have seen no signs of it. It must have already been broken. I wish I could see the look on your superiors' faces when they find out. You say you have brought another seal? You should not have bothered, as they are useless. Who am I? I am just a wandering knight. I do not care what the beastmen do, nor should you. The Shadow Lord was killed 20 years ago, and that is a fact. These rumors of him returning are just plain nonsense. I like how I can't even climb the stairs properly. But Castle Zval But Castle Zval is also called the Crossroads of Fate. And yet, it cannot be. He's like limping up the stairs, that's funny. Alright. I guess I can go... I don't have any sort of jobs, like, leveled. So, like... Oh no, I do have Red Mage level. Okay. I need to sub Red Mage. Just in case I have to do magic damage. I like the names in this game. Is there anything in my delivery box? Oh, there's a couple things. Take the money at least. Is there anything else? No. Okay, I don't need that. I suppose I could always summon Shantoto for the fight with the Shadow Lord in case I don't kill him in one hit. I think the Shadow Lord has the thing where he is like immune to physical damage, then immune to magic damage or whatever back and forth. So just to skip that phase, having some magic damage would be nice. Abilities, magic dust. Report those, there we go. Alright, report to Halver. Back to the salts for you. Are you still doing your mythic stuff, York? Why, welcome back, Metasmith. I'm sure the lords of both knightly orders would like to hear your report right away. So, the field of Feyin is broken. We must face the prospect of another beast laying siege to this land, as they did 2 decades past. Peculiar have been their actions of late, and now this? We must act swiftly. Yes, but our obligations to the Alliance deny unilateral deployment to the lands abroad. Were not the Northlands reduced to ash in wars of old? This does not bode well. Vigilantly we watch that land, and still this comes to pass. Yes, I'm afraid you are right. Our eyes were on the comings and goings of orcs, ignorant of the greater threat. And now, how should we explain this to our allies? Thandoria cannot become a laughingstock of the civilized world. Are such words even necessary? Prince Triel. Before they hit us, let us hit them. A bold strike would hamper their momentum. My prince, sending troops to the Northland, we expose ourselves to a certain degree of diplomatic liability. Liability? Fools! Are you all blind to this peril? The enemy approaches while we bicker. Yes, Prince Trian. However, we should involve the King and Prince Puge in this decision. Grilla, do you share the opinion of Halver and Rahal? Yes, my prince. We know not the enemy's numbers. We believe the peril of rushing headlong into battle would be too great. Indeed, word of the Shadow Lord's return was brought to us by adventurers, and it is yet unconfirmed. And if it did happen to be true, all the Knights of Sandoria could not be enough. We must confer with the Alliance, my prince. So be it. All this talk of diplomatic liability. There are people we must defend, and an enemy that we must defeat. Naught matters but that simple truth. In such times, where could Puge be going? Honestly, I'm all about Prince Trion. Prince Trion. Like, he's just the best. We must make haste and decide upon a policy for our kingdom. At any rate, the exploration of Feyin is complete. Much time may be needed before we reach a conclusion. Rest and prepare for other expeditions, and thank you for your dutiful service. Yeah. Okay, so I need... do that. $43 out of 50 on the salt missions done. That doesn't take much longer then. Is that before you do the Zenny stuff? Or do you only get Zenny from doing the NMs, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'd ever... Like, I don't know, like, I want to make my main character, I want to get them their gear. So, like, I could go do stuff if I wanted to, but at the same time, I don't know if I ever want to, you know? Like, I love this game, but not for the raid content. Might as well get Signet on me. Okay, the Shadow Lord. Wife, it is at Metasmith. This is no time for loafing around, friend. Prince Treon is looking for you. For this next mission, he's requested you personally. You should be honored. As for the details of the mission, I have no idea what he wants, but he was in a hurry. You'd best be off to Chateau d'Origol. So, yeah, I should be able to finish this before midnight. So I'm going to go ahead and finish all of this before midnight, and then be done with it. But, yeah, the... Oh, excuse me. There's a lot of talking in these missions. I think more people should practice reading out loud, though. Like, it is an actual skill. York, do you read to Alex every night? Who goes there? Ah, Metasmith. I did not expect your presence this day. Oh, this is the trust. Alright, give me your trust. Let the lions of Sandoria roar. This is not the cutscene I was looking for. Oh, I was supposed to speak to Halder first. Okay, I'll go back. Let's see. Ah, Metasmith, is it not? Prince Treon was looking for you. The prince seems troubled that a decision has not been made on what action to take. Take care not to further ruffle any royal feathers. Prince Treon went to his chambers a short while ago and has yet to return. You should speak to him there. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Now we got the right cutscene. How long do these fools wish to sit here and discuss our deaths? We've no time for talk, not anymore. We must move to stop the return of the Shadow Lord, or war will come upon Venetia once again. Metasmith, this is an order. Hurry quickly as you can to Castle Zal in the far north, and put an end to this evil scheme of the Beastmen. I will accept all responsibility for this mission. Now go, brave it warrior, for the future of Venetia. Like, honestly, Prince Trion is the GOAT. He's the best. I love him. One of the reasons I wanted to do this series of quests before I start Treasures of Aldergon is just, he's such a wonderful character. Okay. Let's go to Castle Zal Keep. It's like the biggest thing for these missions is to do the whatchamacallit. Getting to these places the first time is a big part of all these missions. But, like, it's so quick if you've already been here before and done these missions before. It's gonna be a real pain, though, because when I go through and, do the video edit for YouTube and try and get the mission cut down to just the part where I'm actually doing the mission, there's going to be like 3 missions in this one video, or 4 missions in this one video, because it's Magicite, Fae and Seal, Shadow Lord, and then also the beginning of the prologue. So, anyways, let's go. Shadow Lord battle. Also, banger of a music track. Just in case, we're gonna summon a bunch of short people. Are there any more? Oh, there we go. Nope, I got the most I can. I basically got all the ores during Ministers fighting here. Job ability, Spirit Jump, Soul Jump. Did that just, like, skip the entire cutscene? No, there it goes. Okay. I was like, wait a second. No, it is not over yet. I told you, even death cannot stop my revenge. I will not fall. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me. Railgrim, stop. Listen to me. It is over. Railgrim? No, that is not my name. I'm the Shadow Lord. You are no such thing. Search your memories for your true self. You are Railgrim, the Galka's greatest swordsman. I am Railgrim. Ah! Ah! Do you remember? Yes, I do now. Railgrim, it is good to have you back. How has all this come to be? As you know, I was the Tale Keeper of the Galka, the keeper of our race's memories. But there was so much pain, so much anger. I let myself become trapped in a dark abyss of swirling rage and madness. Railgrim. People are capable of kindness beyond angels, yet we also commit sins that would put demons to shame. We all stand precariously on edge between darkness and light, and when we fall, we are greeted only by madness and chaos. And so I have fallen. There is no salvation for me. The Railgrim whom you once knew is gone forever. I expect no forgiveness for what I have done, but... Come on! This way! Hurry! True self died 30 years ago. All that remains is an empty shell. Cornelia, finally we may meet again. It all began with a stone, or so the legend says. And so the Shadow Lord was defeated, thanks to Metasmith's selfless courage and sacrifice. Through the clouds shines a symbol of newfound hope for the people of Anadia. But none should forget that wherever there is light, there is always shadow. The legend goes on to say, from the darkest depths of the earth, the warriors of the crystal rose. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I hear they started flights to the Outlands. If you ever get your hands on an airship pass for Kazan, come see me in Norg sometime. I'll be seeing you, Metasmith. Bye. I too feel that our paths may cross again. Until then, I wish you farewell. I think the first time I did this, I just did Batman for Z, so I was like, until our paths meet again, I wish you farewell. Or something like that, just something stupid like that. Because, like, Z is basically just Batman. Alright. Sandoria. Yeah, let's travel back there. Okay, so I can talk to Halver. Not that. And I can finish 2 more cutscenes. And then I'm gonna call it a night. I thought Magicite was going to take way longer than it actually did, because I thought I'd have to actually run through all the different zones and go to the hard-to-get-to places, but you only have to do that if you haven't done the mini-quest beforehand yet, so that went much quicker than I anticipated. Metasmith, I knew you were the one for the job, but don't rest on your laurels. With the success of this last mission, I formally bestow upon you Mission Rank 6. Terror of the Shadow Lord is past, but vanity is never at rest, and our kingdom needs you to watch over it. Vigilance, always. Go, Metasmith. His Majesty awaits. Here? Yeah. Prince Puge. Rion has spoken to me about you. At long last we meet, Metasmith, for the 3rd time. I commend you for putting an end to the shadow. We've met literally like 5. You've called me by name. This is not the first time we've met. Okay. I commend you for putting an end to the Shadow Lord. You have fulfilled my expectations. No, you surpassed them. For that we thank you. May you continue to serve the motherland. Yes, thanks to you, the Shadow Lord's return was nipped in the bud. We are all in your debt, especially in light of my elder brother's antics. Ever the complainer, I see. Father, let us not dwell on the petty details. The Shadow Lord is dead, and our greatest threat is no more. We must return our attentions to Sandoria herself. Of course, our nation has fallen ill. Our long struggle with the Beastmen has prevented any recovery from the war. Much like the ring of King Rampea. Ah, the Dragon King. Rampea. Yes, our great ancestor. But that king pulled our kingdom from the brink, and brought Sandoria again to greatness. A truly legendary feat. You speak of the treasure of the Dragon King. Yes, the legend speaks of King Rampea and how he used the treasure to save his nation. And where will we find this treasure? Lightbringer? I don't know. If only we knew. This is all but legend, but apparently the king sealed it away somewhere. I cannot fathom why. Many were sent looking for it, but none succeeded. Perhaps now is the time we must find it and bring the barrier that protects it. And break the barrier that protects it. Like, isn't it? Because, okay, I'll get to it in a second. Metasmith, should you uncover any news of Romper's treasure, report to us at once. Father, I urge you to send an expedition to every corner of Venedia. Invade every country. Leave no stone unturned. Now, just a moment, Trion. Why should we wander in darkness when the Pask may still illuminate us? The Pask, Your Majesty? Yes. I have faith that soon he will find some clue for us. My own life is waning. I must solve this mystery while I still breathe. Father. When that time comes, Metasmith, your assistance will be needed by us all. Do not let us down. Metasmith, I, Claudie, thank you for your acts of courage on behalf of the Motherlands. Visit my room tonight. Wait. When first we met, you were but a fledgling adventurer, and now you're a paragon of virtue. May you continue to strive for the greatness of our nation. Our prayers are with you. That is all for today. Go and rest, for soon we may call upon you again. Treasure is literally a nuke, I'm not joking. Isn't that the nuke that severed Tavnasia from the mainland? Like, isn't that literally the nuke that did that? Yeah. Like, the treasure is actually Prish. She is literally the treasure. Anyways. Alright. I am tired. I'm gonna go to bed. It's been a blast. Now, I don't know why they're just like, I don't know what happened to the nuke or why we don't use it anymore. But then again, so is like Treasure of Ottergon is also basically Metal Gear Solid. Alexander's basically a walking Metal Gear. Yeah. That was rank 3, 4, and 5 in 2 hours. Which is much easier once you have all the teleport crystals, but, you know. So, alright, I got a job interview tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed and get some rest. Amanda, if you listen and watch this, I love you. Hope you are having a good time doing whatever you're doing. I think right now you're writing your paper, and I hope that's going well. I'm going to bed. Love you, hon. And anybody else watching, have a good night.